Welcome back to Stationeers First Steps, and this one will be both second steps. Oh, I need to turn the stream starting soon screen off. I'll give that a second. There we go. Okay. So last time we got a basic furnace built, and where are my tools? There's my tools. And we got power set up, which I've got room for more, but I got plenty for now. And I got a greenhouse set up. Now I was able to get all that done in one stream. So it took me about 2 hours. I am running a mod, or a couple mods, that allow me to gather extra materials, which I will show. Because rather than grabbing just a few of each resource, I can get 50 in each node. So it allows me to gather materials just a little bit quicker. A little bit cheaty, but I don't want to spend an entire stream just you guys watching me mining. So if I am thinking of starting to do some recorded gameplay of Stationeers. I want to do some tutorials. I want to do that. I will do it with no mods. Oh yeah, the other mod allows me to carry stacks of 50 instead of stacks of 200 instead of stacks of 50.
Power low.
So those are the only two things I'm running. And really the only thing it does is it speeds up how fast I get things done a little bit, because I can gather resources a little bit quicker. And it makes it that much easier. So I think the first thing I want to do, I have no water in there. Put that away. So I can put the pipe away. I don't need it right now. Put those up there. Thank you. Those up there. That away. And I'm going to stick this over here. I have to open it again. And the disc, I don't need the disc right now. I got my airlock set up. So now there really isn't much air in there right now. And so what I'm going to do is I want to build a bunch of steel frames to make room for building stuff. Where are they? They're steel frames. How much steel do I have in here? 445. I got plenty of steel frames. But before I do that, I want to build some stackers. Where do I build the stackers? Are they in here? They're in here. Because what the stacker will do is the auto lathe will print out the steel frames. The stacker will collect those and put them all into a single stack. So one, nope. It's going to go there. I'll put one here. And I'll need one for the auto lathe. Nope. Stop that. There we go. I can't put it right up against it. You have to put it one space out. And then I'm going to need some conveyors. Chutes. I need some chutes. I need 3 of those. Oh, I need power going to that. Okay, let's put some cables there. And cutters. Well, you can stack these. Why are you splitting them out? Oh, because it's set to 1. So I'm going to turn this all the way up, because it'll only make the stacks as high as that item will actually go. So when I put those in there, it'll just hold them. So now I can make some more chutes and it'll just stack them up. Wait, do I need the chutes actually? Because they're just going straight in. Eh. But that's what the stacker does. Literally just stacks stuff. So the same thing when I'm making cables. Just spit it out, and there's my stack of 5. So I'm going to put one there, put one there, and one right there. Now, I remember stackers. Yep, I can change the direction. Alright. So that way the controls are on the front of it. Oh. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Cutters, that's what I need. Cables hooked up. Then you get one, you get one. You're going to need a few. So now if I go here, turn that on. I don't need that one on right now. I do want to turn that one on. You are going to start making the steel frames. And it'll start stacking them. You are going to start making some cable. And it'll start stacking them in there. Oh, I got to turn this stack up. There we go. Turn it all the way up, so it'll make it a maximum stack. Oh, I forgot to turn this one up. So, I mean, if an item can stack up to 500, it'll make it 500. But if it can only stack 20, it'll just stack 20. Turn this one all the way up. So this way, okay, stop for a second. Drop that. Now I have a stack of 24 cables instead of a stack of 1 each. Same thing here, I'll have a stack
Filter low.
5 frames instead of just a few. So much more organized. Much better. Alright, I need water. And I'm gonna have to make myself another filter. Where the water? There the water.
Filter low.
Yes, I know the filter's low. I will get myself another filter. Crunchy soup. Okay, let's go make myself a filter. On. I need a carbon dioxide filter. Just one. Oh, I need to put the cables in there. Right. Okay, put the cables in my hand. There we go. And it spits it out. You can't stack the filters, so anything that it can't stack, it'll just spit out. First swap that one. Let's swap that one. This one I'm going to eat it over there. Bye-bye. It went past the draw distance, but it's over here somewhere. Yeah, I'm not that interested. I didn't care. Okay, let's go see how many frames I've gotten. 15. That's enough to get me started. So I'm going to start over here. Building just a nice big area to work on. Wanna go over here? See, that is the power supply for that. I think I want to build a frame there. I'll put flooring there, but I don't want to build a frame there. Oh, I'm out. Dump what you've got. Thank you. That one, that one, that one. Oh, one more row. Need a few more. That should be enough for now. However many is 3? Oh well. I think it's enough for now. We'll stick that one in the corner. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to run piping from this furnace over to my atmospherics, which I'm going to set up over this way. And I'm going to set up tanks to pump all that stuff into, all the gases into. So see, I'm going to need some steel plate or steel sheets. There we go. Start making those and stacking them. Get a few of those running. Turn that off. Turn that off. And the other thing I want to make is insulated pipe. Insulated pipe will allow me to keep more heat in the furnace. Can I make insulated pipe? Should be able to. Yeah, right there. But I will need steel and silicone. How much does it use? 1 steel, 1 silicone for each insulated pipe. I'll take 2 steel. But I need silicone. There's none there. So I gotta go find some silicone. And what temperature does silicone needs? 900 Kelvin to melt. So the same as iron, and this is only 552 Kelvin. It is cooling off. With the insulated pipe, that will give me 21. I'm gonna need more than that, so keep going. With the insulated pipe, it'll give me more time to process materials in the furnace. So I will lose a lot less heat to space than if I were to leave that pipe there. Alright. I'm going to clear out a little room so I can actually see it, so I can find it again. Oh, I'm going to grab some more. I'm just going to grab a bunch right now. Might as well. Because I will need silicone to produce glass as well. I don't need any just yet, but I will need some eventually. And one more. See it popping up. Come on, one more. Eventually I would like to get some glasses that will enable me to see the ores in the ground, but I need some of the more advanced alloys for that. There it is. I like the gravity on the moon. You can jump really far. It's always so fun. Alright, where did I put... Oh, right in front of me. Okay, you start processing that. You stop for now. Jump what you've got. That's another 28. That should be enough. You know, we'll go one more just to make it even 50. Go. Dump it out. There we go. Nice even 50. I am going to need more cabling, so... Yeah, I'll just print out regular cable. You can start printing some more cabling. Once this is done, you will be making... insulated pipe. It's all steel. Alright. I love having power. I can get all this stuff done at once. Okay. How much fuel do I have left in my welder? 1999 kilopascals. You know what I might need to do? Oh, hey, look, there's silicone right here. Could just dug that out. I might need to make a fuel mixer so I can actually get some fuel mixed for my welder. That or get the alloys I'll need to make an arc welder. I do like the arc welder. It uses up batteries pretty quick, but it's a lot easier to replace batteries than it is to make fuel for the welder. Just digging these down a little bit. Because for the arc welder, yeah, you need batteries, but like I was saying, it's a lot easier to make power, especially when you have solar panels set up. When you've got your solar panels and your base batteries set up, power really isn't an issue anymore. It's really easy. It's just a matter of routing it and getting it set up the way you like it. Okay, a few more. I mean, I should have enough gas to weld these up, but I want to make sure that I can get stuff welded before I run out of gas. Because otherwise, if I run out of gas and I can't weld things, I could be in a pickle. I don't want to be stuck not being able to weld things, not being able to, well, build things that I need welded. That didn't make any sense. I don't want to be stuck needing to weld something so I can get gas for welding things when I could do it now and make sure that I don't run out. 72%. Okay. Yes, I didn't use it very much power running all this stuff. Ooh, that has made a lot of cabling. Okay, stop. See, it gets up to a stack of 50, and it won't stack any more than that, because that's a maximum stack you can build with cable. Go ahead and throw those in there. Are you making anything? No. I'm going to turn you guys off while you're not making anything. Just so I know you're not running. Alright. Gases. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and vent these gases. You know what? I want the carbon dioxide from in there. So I'm going to build. See, I want. Stop. Give me what you've got. 95. That's enough for now. Oh, start.
Power low.
Yes, yes, yes. Stick that in there. Have some power. It's 50%. That's okay. There we go. Now, let's see. It makes some insulated pipe. I'll let this stack a little bit. So I'll make an insulated pipe. I'll make a insulated tank. And I will make a atmospheric filter. All of which comes from here. How fast does it make the pipe? Pretty quick. How many have you made so far? 6. That's all. Okay, run a few more. Then we'll make some of the other stuff. I'm tired of waiting. 3, so I got 9. That should be enough to get something hooked up. Alright, I need an atmospherics kit. So I need gold and copper. Copper. How many gold? How much gold do you need? 5. So you got 64. You don't use a lot of gold. It can't stack the metals together, so it just spits them all out one at a time. There's the gold and the copper. So close that, turn that off. Put the copper and the steel back in there. Thank you very much. You get the gold, and make me 1 atmospherics kit. That's going to take a second. And I will need an insulated tank. There's not going to be much carbon dioxide in these pipes. That's okay. I want to siphon off what is in there. And those don't stack, so it just spits it out. Now, insulated tank. I think it was towards the top. I'm just going to search. Oh, right there in front of me. And I got everything for it in there. Nice. I only need 1 tank right now. I will get more, because I want one for oxygen, and I will want one for hydrogen, and one for nitrogen. I'll eventually want one for all the gases, but for now I just want the carbon dioxide. And also does it, oh, that does stack. Spit that out. So let's see, I'll put this on. Come on, let me up. Here we go. Grr. Stand up. Quit. Quit moving so fast. There we go, right there. That's not what I want. Yeah, like over here. Actually, I'm going to just put it right in the middle of that square. So right there. Got my insulated tank, and then my atmospherics. Oh, that's what I need. I need a couple of filters. I need a couple carbon dioxide filters. Now there's different size filters. The basic carbon dioxide filter just uses iron. But then you have the medium filter, uses iron, silver, and constantan. I don't really have, because I don't think I have silver yet. Do I have silver, but I haven't smelted any of it. So I'm just going to be using the basic carbon dioxide filter. Need a couple of those. And again, those don't stack, so as soon as they go in the stacker, it'll just spit them out. One more. There we go. Just hold on to those, because I'm going to need those here in just a minute. Oh, you're done. Okay. I'm going to stick that over there for now. You can get turned off. Alright, atmospherics. First one that comes up is the air conditioner. I don't need that. Filtration. That is what I want. Filtration has two as an input and two exhausts. Why is it going into the frame like that? That's weird. Maybe I'll weld some of these up. We'll weld up a few of these so I can get solid. Base to put my atmospherics on. I'll get this corner all done. There we go. Okay. That brought me down to 1600. I was at 1900 kilopascals, now it's at 1600 kilopascals. So yeah, I will want to get some fuel mixture going on, but that'll be in a minute. Okay, so what this is going to do is you've got 3 ports on it. Unfiltered, filtered, and input. The input is going to be from here, so it's going to suck the air in through there. Unfiltered, it can just pump it right back out into the same pipes. Filtered is actually going to go into my tank there. So, I want to set it up. Like that. Well, I can just set it up to go like that. No. Kind of thinking how I want it, which way I want it facing. I kind of want to go like that. I kind of need. I'm gonna need frames over on this other side if I want to put it where I want it. So I'll pull these out, then grind those out. And I need to put a couple of frames in there. You know what? Grab a couple from over here. Then I'll weld these two up a little bit. And that brings me to 1500. I will have to be careful with my welding. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now I can put it over on this side a little bit. Like that. Kind of want to go like this. Because that puts the wiring on that side. Although in the end, it really don't matter where the wiring is, huh? That's the air conditioner. We'll go right there. Alright. Nope. Pick that up. Actually, I can stick those in there now. Not doing anything yet. So this is unfiltered. This is a filter that's going to go straight into here. Which I can use. I'll use the insulated pipes. I want to keep the temperature on there. Mostly so that I can control when it gets cooled down, how much it gets cooled down. So I can have a little bit of heat going into that greenhouse. Which is going to be a fair amount of pipe getting it over there. That'll be okay. Alright, now I'm going to need other pipe. I'll go grab these. I might need to make some more. Well, I'm sure I'm going to have to make some more. Yeah, there's only 5 there. I'm going to need more. So let's put you a make in. Some regular pipe. Start running. I'm going to run. It's going to go up like that. This one. Uh-huh. And I use uninsulated pipe right now. How much have you made? 10. That'll be enough for now. I'm also going to get these gases out of there, and then I'm going to... No, you turned her. Start really setting it up. Alright. That'll reduce the pressure a little bit because there's more volume to the pipe now. Now to run wire. This one. So I'm going to have to bring it. So that's the input on these, right? Yeah, that's the input. So I'm going to have to bring power from over here. I'm going to want this on its own separate network. So I'm going to want transformer. Because if my whole base runs out of power, I really won't need this system to yeah, let's stick it right here. This will be the start. Okay. So I'll run it along the seam. Move away from that line. Where's that cable coming from? Right there. I need more cabling. Alright. Alright, put it over here. Finish getting this run. Alright, come on, connect. And come on, connect it. There we go. Turn that on. A lot of that will start pumping the carbon dioxide out of. We're running, right? Nothing in there. Oh. Durr. There's no connection there. It's not really connected to anything yet. So I need some heavy cabling to go into the transformer. All the way down here. Those. Drop that in there real quick. I'm gonna want the cutters. Should be a few pieces. Thank you. Yeah, I only have 2 pieces. I'm gonna turn this up. The transformer will go to a maximum of 5,000 watts. 5,000 watts is what will pop these cables. The basic cable will only go up to 5,000 watts. So you can put that 4,900 watts. It'll kick in at 4,900 watts, and you won't burn any cabling. Now it's working. Okay. And it'll run pretty quick. It won't take it long to get all the CO2 out of this system. Once it is all out of the system, I will dump what's left. Or actually, I could go set up a hydrogen and an oxygen, because there is a fair amount in there. So, I need 2 more tanks, and I need 2 more atmospheric. Which the hydrogen and oxygen, I won't want them to stay warm. So those can just be regular gas tanks, because they can cool off. Perfectly fine with them cooling off. I don't need heat exchanger. Liquid tank. I don't need to put up a gas tank. Tank, there we go. Want 2 of those. I need some more steel in there. Yeah, that's better. And my power is still doing good. Even with all the stuff I'm running, it's still doing good. Yeah. Slowly bringing it down. Just let that run for a little while. In the meantime, I will get my other atmospheric setup, because I will need hydrogen and oxygen in order to. Oh, those ones stack. I will need hydrogen and oxygen in order to make fuel for the welder. Okay, what was the other thing I needed? I don't need insulated pipes for those. So I'll just start making much more pipes. Oh, I needed 2 more atmospherics kits. 2 atmospherics kits, please. I can drop off the walls, which I can actually stick those with those. don't really need the... yeah. Put the iron plates there, put the steel plates there. Don't need those at the moment. I'll just keep this stuff stacked up. One atmospherics. You're almost done with the second one, and then I'll have you make pipe. Lots and lots of pipe. Okay. 2 atmospherics. Now I'll make pipe. No, don't worry, it's sort of pipe just yet. I want basic pipe. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to use insulated pipe on here instead of the basic pipe once I get the gases pumped out of it. And then I'll set up a valve
Power low.
like about here. And I'll just use basic pipe to run into everything. The CO2 is what I want to keep warm. The rest of the stuff can chill. Because with the CO2, I want to put some heat into the greenhouse, at least to get started. So I do want some heat on that. The other gases, I don't need heat on them. I don't need them hot in their containers. They can cool off all I want. I may even actually put some radiators in their pipes so they can cool down. But I won't need a lot of heat with the CO2, just a little bit. Yeah, it's 251 degrees Celsius. It's very, very hot. But what I can do is, once I have it all in the tank, I can put some radiators on these pipes here and give myself let's let it cool down, or even on the pipes as I run it to the greenhouse I can cool it down. The other thing I can do is once it's in the greenhouse I can put an ice crusher, or actually I might just create a little room that can get really hot that the ice crusher runs the water through. That should be enough pipe for now. And that will give me, oh yeah, plenty. The heat from the CO2 will melt the water to make it drinkable water. Alright. Let's see. Let's see, the tanks. I want to set up the tanks first. Up. Put them right next to each other if I wanted to. No, I want some space between them. There, and right there. Yep. And now, I will put a filter. Ooh, is that going to be enough room? Should be enough room. See if I can put it angled. Oh yeah, that'll work. That will work. That's one over from the right there, right? Yeah, that'll give me enough room for all of them. The other atmospherics there. Yep, that'll work. Then because that's a filtered. That one. Filling in the holes. This is for the unfiltered side. And one more. Okay. Ah, that one's set over a little bit. That's okay. I can move it later if I want to. Right now, I'll leave it where it is. Kind of want to send one of these for oxygen, so I'll need oxygen filters. And now we need volatiles filters. So, oxygen, make a couple of those. I'm going to go and check on these filters to make sure they are not. Still 100%, that one's 93%. Yeah, they're good. 2, that's plenty. And then, let's see, that's oxygen, so I need volatiles. Make a couple of those as well. We'll suck all the gases out of here. I probably want to paint those. Some different colors. So I'm going to grab some paint. So everything's not orange. That's in the red one, right? Yeah. Red one and a blue one. Don't get stuck in the cladding sides. Let's see, I'll make that one blue, that one red. I'll leave the carbon dioxide orange. And eventually when I get nitrogen, I will make that one green. Blue will be oxygen. That one and that one. You will be hydrogen or volatiles. And then wiring. I need to wire you guys in. That. Ooh. Well, I should be able to run the wire cabling through it. Nope. That's not good. I can weave it through it. That's interesting. Yeah. Actually, run this one straight over. Come on, find the right one. There you go. And this one. That way, and then because that will use a bit less cabling instead of running it all the way down here. Take all this out. You are on, flip you on, flip you on. Yay! Now, got this one, sucking all the CO2 into there. This one's sucking all the oxygen into there. Why is it not working? See, there's hydrogen and oxygen in the tank, in the pipe. Why is it not pumping it into the tank? on. Oh, I know why. Because I plugged that into the data port, not into the... power port. Okay, I want both of them in there. Now you guys... Yep, there you go. Now you got power. There we go. Okay. I haven't decided how I'm going to run the piping from there over to there yet. I'll figure that out in a minute. For now, I might just hook a tank up to it and use it that way. See what's in here. That's all going down. I'm not worried about the nitrogen. I don't need the nitrogen right now, and I don't need the pollutants. I really don't need the pollutants at all. But the hydrogen and oxygen are being pulled out. The CO2 is being pulled out. Those are the important ones that I need. Once those are all pulled out, I'm actually going to leave the nitrogen and the pollutants in there because they're warm. And I'm going to... I need to put some oxides in there, and I need to put some volatiles in there to get some... no, that's not what I want. That. To get some gases to put into those tanks. Because I will need both of those mixed at the right levels to make fuel for the welder. Because if you go like this, take the welder to the canister, you can actually use this to measure the mix in there. And it's 2 parts hydrogen to 1 part oxygen. And that is the gas that goes into that canister. So, if you're ever not sure what gases you need in something like that, that's how you figure it out. Just pull the canister out. It'll show you. Hi, Krista. Thank you. I'm glad you can hear me. Let's see. You done pulling the stuff out yet? The gas levels are low enough I could actually start putting stuff in there now. But I need to go get some. I only have... Well, I've got that one. It shouldn't get hot, right? No, I'm going to wait until the oxygen's all pulled out of there. 0.4 C moles. Very low. It shouldn't ignite the hydrogen. But I've got a bunch of... Yeah, everything's pretty low. Okay. I think I'll be okay. Pressure goes up, temperature goes down, and it melts all of the ice in there. Nice. So now all of that hydrogen that's melted is being pulled out into there. Sweet. Right, I'm going to go grab some more hydrogen. Well, more volatiles and oxides. Some oxides right here. The volatiles weren't very far away. I should remember exactly where they are. They're one more of these. And then the oxygen that I pull out will be useful for my breathing as well. I do have an oxygen tank on my liner module, but I do kind of want to save that. I really want to get self-sustaining on my base. And the main thing that the nitrogen is useful for is your jetpack. Although you can put any gas in your jetpack, but nitrogen is just an inert gas. It works well for the jetpack. And there's really no other use for it, but you can get quite a bit of it. Whenever you crush ice, you get nitrogen. I think what I will do is use the volatiles first. I forget what other gases you get from volatiles. I know it's mostly H2 or hydrogen, but well, H2. I was going to say H2O. It's not H2O, it's just H2. All right. H2 is getting pulled out. Put some more in there. Pressure goes up a little bit, temperature goes down. $1.7 thousand moles. It's still melting it. 2.1 thousand moles. Yeah, so that's only at 1 megapascal so far. So it is not. These tanks hold quite a bit, and that's a small tank. Not even a big tank. I'm not even sure how big the big tanks are. I've never really used the big tanks. It's mostly just always been the small tanks. But it is at 138 degrees Celsius, which is pretty warm. So I want to cool that down. So I want a couple of radiators. Make me some radiators. I'm going to cool these gases down. I want these ones to be cool, so that when I mix them, they don't combust. Why don't you tell me how many you have inside there? How many is that? 4? That should be enough for now. That there. That there. I don't see heat venting. See if it's starting to cool down at all. 128.4.3 is slowly cooling down. Bitty slowly. Only at 2.4 megapascals, and the main tank has 1% H2. So let that get really low, and then I'll put some oxygen in there. Shove it there. I'm going to change some batteries in my equipment because I can. Swap you out while I'm here. Swap that one out. Swap this one out. 69%. Nice. See, my grinder is at 89. Drill is at 67. I'm going to swap the drill as soon as one of those turns blue. Go. This one. There, all my equipment. It's all charged up. And it is morning, and my batteries are looking great. I am not going through all my batteries yet. If my batteries start getting down to about half by the time the sun comes up, then it's time to start adding more solar panels and probably some more batteries. But for now, they're working great. Okay, let's see where you're all at. I don't think there's anything in the... There's any water in there. Because you can get water out of the furnace as well. So I could hook up some water pipes to that one. And use this to melt water ice and get drinking water. I don't like using the ice crusher though. It's nice to set up the ice crusher and just have it piped directly into whatever system you have to melt the ice to water, and then have bottles that you can fill up, or have your water bottle filler. Okay, you are at, yeah, it's slowly cooling down. Well, that one's only at 6 degrees Celsius. Why is that one cooling down faster? Because there's a lot less gas in it, so it's going to cool down faster. All right. That one's at 235. I'm going to leave that one as it is. All right, H2 down to 0.03 moles. O2 is at 0.03 moles. I don't know what percentage that is. CO2 is kind of just sitting there. It's not really pulling much else out. Alright, I think we're good. Put some oxygen in there. Whoa! Okay, that shouldn't have been getting hot. Pressure built up fast. See the pressure going down. 40, okay, it's coming down. Why did it get so hot? There wasn't that much hydrogen in there. It's showing more hydrogen in there now than there was before. What? What? %, CO2, 22% O2. Well, it's hot. I can run some metals through it. Might as well. What else have I got? Oh, I'll melt the silver too. Spit that out. Go. Melt the silver as well. Yep. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get that hot that fast. Some lead. I don't really need to melt the lead. Yeah, I might as well melt the silicon as long as it's above 900 Kelvin. Silver. Might as well melt the lead. I've got it. I don't really need it melted because it's mostly just used for making solder, but I might as well. It'll help cool everything down a little bit. Ooh, I should check the pressure on this. Okay, it's only 4 megapascals. That's, yeah, all these got hot. Except for that one, because there wasn't much gas going into that one. Lead. Oh, that melts fast, don't it? What's your temperature? 800 Kelvin. So it's cooled off a bit. It's not really hot enough to melt any more iron or anything. But it shouldn't have gotten that hot. The oxygen really shouldn't have set everything off that much. It wasn't that much in there. Huh. I mean, it melted everything quick. That was good. CO2, H2, N2, X, O2, and N2O. What's N2O? What is N2O? Gases. Oxygen, CO2, pollutant. Oh, nitrous oxide. So I got some nitrous oxide in there. What is nitrous oxide used for? Nitrogen can be mixed with oxygen to stabilize its flammability and is a resource in its own right, useful for creating a breathable atmosphere at roughly 3 to 1 nitrogen and oxygen. Oh, it comes from the lead and the silver. Okay. So that's where the nitrous oxide came from. Okay. 800 Kelvin. That's holding pretty good at 800 Kelvin. That's 460 degrees Celsius. I want that a bit cooler. So we'll stick those on there and start cooling this down a bit. Slowly, but it is cooling down. Alright. The next step will be... Okay, 2.615 megapascals in there, 2.45 megapascals in there, 4.378 thousand moles, 2.3 thousand moles. But this one's a lot hotter, so it's a higher pressure. Alright. Okay, what is left in here? It's 900 degrees Celsius, it's hot. Let's see. 6 moles of hydrogen, 236 moles of oxygen. So that is quite a bit. Going to let that run for a bit. In the meantime, I'm going to start making my fuel mixer, which for now is going to be relatively simple. I'm going to use some gas canisters and connectors just to make a mixer. Although I want it to cool down. So there's the gas mixer. I'll need one of those. But I want the hydrogen and oxygen should be cooler than it is now before I start trying to mix it. Spit it out. Thank you. Okay, I've got plenty of pipe, and I'm gonna need... Actually, do I need a gas canister storage? I mean, I could set up to... Well, no, because the connectors for the gas are in the front itself. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just put... Come on. I'll go like this. And that will enable me to put gas canister storages on there. So I can move the gases that I want over. No, gas canister storage. 2 of those. And I'll just connect them on either side of the gas mixer. So I can just mix what I need. Uno. Y dos. Spit that out, and then I'm gonna need some canisters. I will need a couple of canisters. 2 gas canisters. And I will paint them appropriate colors. What? Those don't stack either. Thank you. And spray paints. No, you're red, and no, don't drop that in there. Blue. I'm gonna need more gas connectors, aren't I? Oh wow. That one. And this is that one. Paint the pipe the right color too. And this one. Blue. And blue. Nice. I'm gonna need 2 more canister storages. Because I will need something. No, turn that back on. I need something to put those canisters into at the mixer. Now once I have this set up, I won't need to worry about running out of fuel for my welder, because I can just go make more fuel. In the meantime, those gases can cool down because they are very, very hot. That one's done. Alright, I gotta decide where I want to put this. Actually, okay, spray paint. Stick those in there for now. Welder. Oh, steel plates. Steel plates are in here somewhere. There. Now I can jump. That's all of them, right? Yep, that's it. Now I got a nice big area I can work on. And that is down to 666 kilopascals. Where do I want to put these? Wait, did I have more radiators, right? I thought I had more radiators. No, I made 4 altogether. I want to make some more radiators. I'm going to put them all along that pipe to really start cooling everything down a bit quicker. Or is it going to go any quicker? It'll start cooling down all this pipe, but it's really not going to go any faster. And why is that all that heat coming from there? So actually that really won't help because that's all that heat. Yeah, it really won't help those cool down. Coming down pretty quick though, it's 500 degrees. This one's not coming down as fast, but it's not as hot. And what gases are left in here? H2 is at 0.6 m moles. O2 is at 66 moles. But coming down pretty quick, so 1.1%. Nitrous oxide is 77 moles, 1.3%. Nitrogen is 16%, and pollutants 80%. All right. I guess I really didn't need that insulated. I could have left it uninsulated. Oh well. 100%. 100, 79%. 79%. All right. I could put the canisters in there. Let's see. What was I doing? Right. I was deciding where I was going to set this up. Like right here. I'll set it up right here for now. It doesn't... It's not going to be... a real complex design. Well, I could leave the canisters laying flat, but eh. Oh, I need a third one, huh? One more. Go over to my pipe bender. Because I need one that's going to pump the fuel into. Spit that out. Thank you. Yeah, that's not weird looking at all. Okay, power. Where's it? Oh, just straight across.
Power low.
Yes, yes, yes. My power is getting low. That's not where I wanted it. Now. Input for this is going to be a 2-to-1 mix. Swap that. Let's see, this side's input. Says input 1. That's just as input. And that's input 2. Okay. So that is input 2. I'm going to color these as well. So input 2 is going to be blue. Input 1 is going to be red. I'll put these back. Go there. Oh, I got them on the same size as those. That'll be easy. So input 2 is oxygen, and I believe it was 2 hydrogen to 1 oxygen, yes? Oh, wait, I remember where I looked it up. In the welder itself. 2 hydrogen to 1 oxygen. Alright. So input 1 will be twice of input 2. So there's 70-30 or 60-40. I think 70-30 will give me the better mix. Although if I perceive for smaller increments. 67-33 I think is the mix that I want. So now, what pressures are these at? 2.44. Of course, I don't want them that hot when I mix them. Yeah, I don't want to mix them that hot. I'm going to let those cool down some more before I try mixing fuel. I want my fuel to be cool. Cool. And you can just keep running. In the meantime, I'm going to figure out how I'm going to get my carbon dioxide over there. I kind of blocked off my room to run pipe. Although I could use a portable container. To add. That one there. One more? Wait. Oh, that's nitrogen. Yeah, I'll go one more. I mean, I would like to get it set up to actually pipe stuff over there. I just don't want to run pipe up and over. I mean, I could run it actually up overhead. I could do that. Just give me quite a bit of piping. I can run it up over here and down and then run it to the greenhouse. That's what I'm going to do. So I did want to keep it insulated, but it's retaining quite a bit of heat. So I think I want to cool it down a bit more before I get it there. Although I can always add radiators to it. Insulated pipe it will be. Where is it? Right there. Make lots and lots. So it'll be overhead piping. It'll come down over here. And I think I got it the right height for walls or frames if I put them in there. Grab one of these. And we'll see. Yep, it's at the right height. So if I start building walls or stuff around it, then it'll just be right along the corner edge of it. So we are good. Oh, I forgot about labeling things. Look at this stuff. Rename this. Just be CO2 tank insulated. O2. Oh. And H2. From that. There we go. So now if I just... Oh, come on. Yeah. No, that one, that one. There we go. Ah, yes. Full stack of piping. Let's go start putting it in. Actually, you know what? Put that there. I'm going to put a valve in there. You know what? I'm gonna... This way it'll push everything back into the... tank. Is that higher than it? Yeah, it's higher. Go. These are all empty. Dunk. So I wanted to go to here, right? Grab some more. Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna need very much, but oops. Alright, however much is made will be enough for now. Oh, I don't have any more. I'm out of something. Silicone. That's fine. Alright, this will go into there. Go inside. Come on, shut the door. Thank you. You can cancel pressurizing. There's really not very much in there. Yeah, there's so little in here. It's 1 kilopascal. Actually, that's just going to be the vent. I'll make it a passive vent. So I didn't come in here yet. Not yet. Okay, so I will want a valve to keep that at 100 kilopascals. So it'll only put out 100 kilopascals. Okay, you need some more silicone. Grab this one. Digital valve. I think that's the one I can set. Oh, I need invar. Dang it. Alright, fine. So where is regulator? Analyzer. I don't need the meter. Pressure regulator? Ooh. Maybe the pressure regulator will work. It might do what I want it to do. If not, I'll have to make some invar and use the valve. Dang it, why do you gotta have... Oh, back pressure regulator. I think that's the one I want. Let's face it, the wrong way. Grr, arg. Run it from the other side. Let me pass. Output 50 kilopascals. Yeah, we'll leave it at 50. I think 50 is fine. Let's see if I can get cabling to it though. That one. I can. Nice. On. So that should make so it should put 50 kilopascals into the pipe. Oh, it's supposed to be 50 kilopascals. Why do you keep going up? Stop. Back pressure. Oh. I'm trying to get this down to 50 kilopascals. Okay. So that's not the one I wanted. I wanted... just a pressure regulator, right? Output 50 kilopascals. Alright. Let's go get the valve. Not the valve, the vent. I'll put the vent in the greenhouse. That'll start venting into the greenhouse to reduce the pressure. Then, why do I go all the way around? I didn't need to go all the way around. This would be easier if I just put the CO2 into a canister, brought the canister in here and emptied it. I mean, I could do that just now to fill it, but I kind of want a system to actually pump this full, and then if I expand this, I want to be able to pump more CO2 into it. Oh yeah, you don't. It's trying to pressurize without having any gas to pressurize with. That's not where I want it. It's right inside the door. Yeah, I'll leave it there for now. Okay, that's getting warm. Be a little warm for me. Okay. That's full of CO2 now. It's a little warm in there. Okay, that should be somewhat stabilized. Let's see how much pressure is in there and what the temperature is. (77°C). A little warm, but not too bad. Cancel the pressurize. Let's just see what it is in there. It is 10 kilopascals, 78°C. The O2 and the nitrogen, or the N2, are from the oxide ice that I dropped off in here. That also helped cool it down a little bit. So see, this, I can do this. Split one. Cools it down a little, raises the O2 and the nitrogen a little bit to help stabilize the atmosphere in here and cool it down a little bit. Just drop them one at a time. Let them melt. Because with the heat, it'll go ahead and melt in here. (12.9 kilopascals, 68°C). That's not too bad. I mean, it's still pretty warm, but it's definitely survivable for me. This is set, I believe, to 50 kilopascals. So I'm going to go and set that pressure regulator to 50 kilopascals. Just set to 50. So now it should get that pipe up to 50, right? Well, it's trying to get it up to 50. I'll turn it off for now. Going to add some radiators along here. I'm going to add some radiators along there. First, I need to get a drink of water. A drink of water. This one. And eat some soup, crunchy soup. What's that? All right. Now I've got a greenhouse full of CO2. It is pressurizing. The next thing I want to do is I want to make, well, I want to move this along down here. No, you go back over there. So I want to take this one out, this one out. I don't want it right by the front door. Put it down here. I go through right there. That will work. The temperature.
Power low.
Fine, we'll get some power. Give me the power. Thank you. Okay. Let's stick a wall right there. I should put there. It's like a doorway. Zoop. And put a window there. No, put a wall there for now. Just so that it's all to walk across. All right. Next, I need water pipe. Don't want it insulated. Doesn't really need to be insulated. I will want, I don't need a liquid canister. Doesn't need to be insulated, but I'm going to insulate it anyways. I don't need a whole lot of it, because I'm going to run some water pipe in through here. And that's going to do two things. One is I'm going to connect radiators to it, and it's going to absorb heat. So it'll absorb heat out of the air into the water to help cool off the environment inside there for the plants. Two, it's going to keep the water liquid, so I can hook up a water bottle filler, so I can fill my water bottles so I can get liquid water to drink, because it's absorbing heat, which is going to melt ice. And three, it's going to actually supply water to the plants themselves. So that is going to be doing a few things inside that greenhouse. Now once again, I could just run some piping and stick a water canister in there just to have water to the plants, but I want to do all three at the same time. So that's why I'm going through and making this whole system. Yeah, 15 insulated water pipes. What am I out of? Steel. All right, grab some more steel. There, I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need the ice crusher. I think I'm gonna have enough pipe. I won't need the liquid tank. There's the regular liquid pipes. Radiator, connector, liquid tank. Alright, where's the ice crusher? Right there. One ice crusher. Spit it out. There you go. I want a couple of water bottle fillers. A couple of those. So one inside and one outside, and I'll just keep water bottles in both of them. One. And two. Thank you. Spit those out. Thank you very much. And then, let me go ahead and toss that in there. So ice crusher, 2 water bottle fillers. Should I have a water tank? I should probably have a water tank. Since I'm going to build a water tank, I might as well make it insulated. So I have a little more control over the temperature than if it's not insulated. Just like the CO2 gas in here, I did keep it insulated because I do want to have a little more control over the temperature of it. Whereas these ones, I just want them cooled down as much as possible, whereas the CO2, I don't necessarily want it cold. So I do want to control that temperature a bit more. Insulated water tank. Alright. Let's go over here. Could you set this up out here? We'll put the water tank facing that way. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have it face that way. So the water pipe on this side. I'll run this into the greenhouse. So I'll have piping out here, which I can run radiators to cool everything if I need to. That's along the wall if I want to run it further that way and inside. Alright. So that gets that in there. And then I'm going to put ice crusher right there. Ah, yes, I forgot. I need the I need some more piping. Oh no, wait. Still need more piping because the cabling's back there. It's kind of dumb, but this gets built just like other machines. So I need the iron sheets, I need plastic sheets, and I need cabling. Plastic. That's floor grating. Where's the iron? There's the iron. Put these away for now. I don't need them at the moment. Up here. Okay, I'm gonna need some more insulated water pipe. You know what, I'm just gonna let that run for a minute, because that's going to be a few different things. Okay, welder. This is why I am always careful with how much fuel I have left. Oh wait, it doesn't need plastic sheets. Okay, that's awesome. 622. It's not a lot. How many did you make? 7? Yeah, it should be enough. That's connected, and I need a vent on the back of there. I should keep track of how much what stuff I need. Passive vent, just one. It's going to vent the nitrogen, which I'm not going to capture at the moment. It's going to vent it into the atmosphere. Well, lack of atmosphere. I am on the moon. Okay, I forgot the piping. Come back and grab the pipe. Which is not in there. I left it in these containers. I am running around a lot in this game. Don't fall down. Oh, you know what I also forgot? I'm going to need a wall. No, pick that up. Otherwise I can't attach the vent to anything. How many trips is this back and forth now? Lots. Right. Then the piping. Then the vent. This side of the wall to attach the vent. Really? And this one.
Filter low.
Like, fine. There we go. Take that down. Thank you. Ice crusher is ready. I'll leave power to it. Doo-doo-doo. A few more. It's going to be on the same circuit as the atmospherics. Wait, cabling's right here. I need wire cutters to attach into the line. Yay! So when you crush water ice, you get water, which will go into the tank, and then you also get nitrogen gas, which will be vented just out. I'm not worried about capturing nitrogen gas right now. I will get plenty of nitrogen gas later on if I need it. But for now, let's drop all this stuff off that I don't need. Do I need more piping right now? I don't think so. I think I just need the water pipe right now. Right, I also want to connect the water filler. So I need a couple more pieces of pipe. Wrench. One of these. It's upside down, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Go inside. Cycle. You're not really going to get max pressure. I think it's not very high pressure in there right now. Yeah, it's going to take a minute to pressurize. Windy. Yeah, it's only 15 kilopascals in here. That's not very much. Okay, but that one. Actually, you know what? Can I put that? Yes, I can. I can put that on the wall. Oh, there's slightly higher pressure in here than it was in the piping. That's okay. Now, let's see, I'm going to set up some... Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I'll set up my first row of planters along there, which I might get those three now. Got a floor, I might as well stick it in here. It's over here. That one.
Filter low.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it. I got 3 filters there. There we go. That'll be much nicer. Planters. Which machine makes them? I forget. Planters. So it is in this one. This thing makes a lot of stuff. Oh, it keeps overlapping things like that. Item kit planter. I want the hydroponics tray. I could build those just along the pipe. But then I need to put in lights as well. Well, I would rather build the... Where are they? Not the portable hydroponics. Where's the other hydroponics? Is it the hydroponics station? That's the one I want. I need nickel. Why do I need nickel? Why would I think I need nickel? Let's go find some nickel. I know I saw some in my explorations, I just don't remember where. That's copper. I'm okay on copper at the moment. That's not anything. Wasn't anything in there. Oh, there's that other filter that I threw away. The thing about Venus is there was a lot of resources available on Venus. Even if my mod wasn't working for the 50 grams per node, it was still a lot of resources on Venus. Where the nickel? Ooh, what's that? Might be nickel. Yay, found nickel. That it? Just one piece? No, there's more. Come on, one more. I might as well make it a full stack. There we go.
Power low.
Alright, fine. I'll go change my batteries. Right. I'm just going to stick it in here to refine it. Come on. Process that. Battery. Battery. Yeah, one of my filters is empty. Well, used up. So we get a new filter. It's only 5 grams of iron. So that one. We'll eat this one this way. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, hydroponics, I'm waiting for some nickel. So in the meantime, I'll go in here and I'll set up a couple of things. Actually, there's not really much to set up. Ah, I can run power into here. This has direct connection to the batteries, so I will set this greenhouse up on its own power controller. So I will need a power controller. I need solder. Dang it. Fine. Get a transformer. Oh, wait, I know. I'll put the transformer here because I really don't need the power control till this stuff. Just a transformer. And I'll put the power controller onto the greenhouse. Oh, that was 2. Okay, that's fine. So, pull that out. Take this out. Put in transformer. Right direction? Yep, right direction. I can build a medium transformer. I don't need one right now, though. Turn this up. Well, 4,900 watts, just because I want it to break the circuit just before anything actually. Well, that's why I spit it out. How much nickel you got there? 27? I think that's enough. Oh wait, I put that on the wrong one. Dang it. Need to go in that one. Alright, spit your stuff out. Stop. That's nickel, right? Yeah, that's nickel. Alright, spit everything out. Put it all back in there. That one, that's the nickel. You go right there, and hydroponic station. How many can you make? Oh, make a few with that much nickel. Alright. How long is that taking? Oh, that's slow. Alright. I don't want it half inside, half outside. Right there by the front door. Nope. Battery in there. Turn it on and close it up. I do need to make myself some more batteries. Oh wait, I don't need heavy cabling going inside. I can use regular cabling. Which is right there. Stick that right there. Okay, how many did you make? Probably shouldn't have stopped it, huh? Because it hadn't made any yet. Dang it. I'll just let it run. I need cable. That's going inside. Alright, let's go inside. Now, it's only going to get up to 15 kilopascals, but this thing is set to 50. So let's get it up a little bit, and then cancel. 12, 13, 14, 15. That's good. Yeah, see that? That's stable. Okay. Gonna run power straight across. A little noisy in here. Okay, I'm gonna have it centered between the two right there. So I think what it will be is like that. So she got 1, 2, and 3 planters in there. I think I have this spaced right. And then we have to bring the piping out, and it's going to go into the center of each one. 107 degrees Celsius in there. So it's pretty warm in there. So I need some water ice so I can crush it, and I need some radiators in there. So I need some water radiators, liquid radiators, gold and steel. All right. Set aside. I didn't set up my. Oh. Iron. Stick that in there. Three. Four. Oh, it says how many are there. Okay. I think 6 will be enough. 6 should be enough for now. And then I need insulated liquid pipe. I'm using insulated because I want to get a balance, because growing plants in the greenhouse produces heat. So I'm going to have a way of cooling off the greenhouse. Plus that CO2 that's going into the greenhouse is hot. So I will have radiators along that pipeline to cool that down. But for now, the gases going in there are actually hot. Which I'm going to go grab the disk and reset, or just make sure that that greenhouse airlock is actually set to 50 kilopascals. I don't want it. Wait, can I not set the... Do I need an advanced one in order to set the kilopascals? Is this going to default to 100? I have to do an advanced one. 11? Oh, that's it. What am I out of? Steel. Okay, let's see what... Oh, wait. What have you got? 2. How far along are you? 64%. Okay. 69%. Yeah, I'm going to set it to 50 kilopascals for the pipe. I'm not going to wait for you right now. Put some radiators in here. Oh, that's piping. I want radiators. Then this one. I need a few more pipes. Go to outside. So I think the basic that managed 3. So spit those out. Yep, all 3. The basic airlock is set to 100 kilopascals. Set this to 50. Should be at 50. Is at 50. I'm going to turn this on. That's going to start pumping pressure into there, which will stop at 50. So that'll maintain 50 kilopascals of pressure in that pipe. And it is at what? It won't tell me. So I have to use my tool. 26. This is still pure CO2. But inside that pipe is the mixer because the room has the mix. It's 150 degrees Celsius. 30 kilopascals. Alright, that should be fine because it'll only go up to 50 kilopascals. Right? It's not trying to get this down to 50 kilopascals, is it? I mean, I could take out a section of pipe and just see what it pressurizes to. Why not? Okay, it stops at 50 kilopascals. Oh, turn it off. Thank you. So that'll maintain a pressure of 50 kilopascals in there. Nice. Now I need some water ice, so I need to go find some water ice to mine to start crushing and filling up my water tank. Something light color over there. Could be silicone. Could be oxides. No, I think that's water ice. Sweet. Oxides are the darker blue, the water ice is the lighter blue. Got it? Just a little bit. Ah, it's deeper. Further around, it's just deeper. One more node. I want 400. I want to fill that tank with water. That'll really give me some cooling power. Is that still smelting nickel? I think it is. But the other way to get water is to use a what's it called? It's one of the atmospheric machines, and it will not the electrolyzer. The electrolyzer will separate and run. That's nitrogen being released. Negative 20 degrees Celsius is what it starts at. But it is rapidly warming up through those radiators, which I will add a few more in there. The ice crusher is still crushing that ice. -3. It has to be above 0 degrees Celsius in order to have liquid water that's drinkable. That is still going up in temperature. Let's crush the other one. But I want a good volume of water in there to be able to absorb the heat pretty well. And then what I can do if it starts getting too hot, I can put radiators outside here on the pipe to vent heat outside as well. Which I might do that anyways, just to help regulate temperature. I'm facing out like that. Well, I'm going to space those out just a bit. Like that. Like that. So that way it'll help keep it from getting too hot. Because if it starts getting too hot, it starts building up more pressure inside of it. I don't want it to build up too much pressure. But now I have liquid water to drink. And I'm going to put some... Okay, I need some more pipe. Oh, I need more steel. Clear insulated liquid pipe kit. Well, that's regular pipe, right? Why does it say clear? Oh. The project that's running. Clear the project that's running. Okay. Don't need a lot more, but I need a few more. Okay, it's kind of getting stuck when I have gases that have vented. What you up to? 5, 6? Go for like 8 and then stop it. I think that should be enough. That's 10. Do I have a couple? So one battery is starting to get low. Well, one battery getting down to half isn't too bad. (113°C). It's kind of warm. But it'll keep cooling off. I want it down to like 30°C, I think, before I put plants in there. But I'm not trying to cool everything down too fast.
Power low.
Because I want it to be a fairly stable system. Got 20 kilopascal. Let's cancel that. Whoa! It is up to... Oh, it's almost up to 50 kilopascals in here. It's at 47. Alright, let's see if I got the... I Okay. I got things lined up correctly. Yay. Hydroponics trays. Guess I want to run more piping. So I need water. Oh, I need to hook up my... I'll put this... Oh, pick it up on the end here. Oh, that's just the...
Waste tank caution.
Why is my waste tank at caution? Well, that's CO2. I can just vent it in here. Oh, because it's getting hot. That's why. I'm going to go back outside while it's that hot in there. I'm going to let that cool down a bit before I try and go back in there. Alright. You can turn off for now. Got enough gases in there. That should be heat. Okay, I want to make sure that this is not getting too hot. It's only up to 6 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. Pick it up. Yeah, turn it off. Put it down there where it belongs. I cannot keep my stuff straight today. Okay. This should be far enough along that I can vent it. Right? There shouldn't be much left in here that I actually want. There's very little oxygen, very little hydrogen. There's really not much left in there. But I really want to get this stuff set up. Okay. Next thing I need to do. I want to got power to those. I have water to those. I want to put my water bottle. Oh, I need radiators. I want to cool that down a bit faster. So we'll make a few more radiators. Oh, I need power, which I'm going to use this one for now because I need some more batteries. Come on, open it up. Thank you. And oh, I need to drink some water. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to the empty bottle. I'm gonna fill it up, and I'm gonna drink some water I've made myself. Empty bottle, empty bottle. Well, 74%. But I'm gonna use the empty one first. Fill up my water bottle. Let's fill it up. So good. 2 water bottles there. What is the temperature of this system? It's only up to 9 degrees Celsius. While the sun is up, I'm going to go get some more water, ice. It'll be a little easier to find. Ha! I want to get a good volume of water ice in there so that I have lots of leeway for the temperature, because there's quite a bit of heat coming off of that CO2. And there's a fairly large volume of gas in there. it. Coal. I don't need coal. Now, one thing that I do kind of have a little bit issue with is when you combine hydrogen and oxygen, when they burn, one of the things you get from that is water. So why don't we get water from the furnace when we're burning hydrogen and oxygen? We should. It's one of the natural wastes of burning hydrogen and oxygen, but we don't. There's some ice over there. I want quite a bit of ice. I want to fill that thing up. Is that it? No, there's some more. Now, if I was playing without the mods on here, it would take a bit longer to get this much water ice. So you just have to spend more time exploring to find it. Silicone, I don't need silicone at the moment. But on pretty much any planet, you're going to find enough resources. Unless you're playing with mods that specifically limit resources. Which there are some of those. It's only up to 11 degrees Celsius. Now let's see, the insulated liquid tank. I need atmospherics. Atmospherics? I think it's structure kits. Yeah. Pretty sure the kits, the tanks. Oh, I'm just gonna do a search. There we go. Kit liquid tank. Flash points 100 degrees Celsius. I don't want to get it to 100 degrees Celsius. Autogonite's 300 degrees Celsius. How much pressure will it hold? It doesn't have much pressure to hold though. It's only at 2.8 megapascals. Still not very high. But the more volume I have to the water, the more heat it can absorb. And maintain the temperature of the greenhouse. So I wanted to get it up to about 20 degrees. Because at 20 degrees it'll maintain the temperature of the greenhouse pretty well, even without the radiators outside. But just have enough volume in the tank it can maintain the temperature in there pretty well. If it starts getting cool, it'll help bring it up to 20 degrees. Starts getting hot, it'll bring it down to 20 degrees. Okay. Let's see, I'll put another one in there. Don't raise it too much. And then I'm going to go grab my radiators. I think there's some in there, right? Yep, there's 5 more in there. Those are going to go inside. Ooh. It's down to 21 degrees Celsius. Awesome. So I can take those radiators off outside because the water is still pretty cool. But it's 21 degrees inside here. Nice. Okay, cancel the pressurize. Might get some wind, but that's okay. I'll put one. There. Let's see, I'll go. Put one in between. No, I can't put one there. Other side of there. And there. These really aren't in the way too much when you put flooring in. Turn these on. So it is 17 degrees in here, 39 kilopascals. So I can bring some more CO2 in there. It's mostly CO2 in there. Okay, I can take these off for now because I don't need to cool anymore. I can have enough temperature integrity just with the water itself, which is at 5 degrees Celsius. So it's not going to get colder than 5 degrees Celsius in there. It's not going to get hotter than 17 degrees Celsius out here. Awesome. And plants. I am going to start with some ferns, just to make sure everything is growing well. That's decay. That was the mushroom. Yeah, I'm going to start with some ferns. I'll grow one fern, and then from there, it'll grow. I can get some seeds and grow some other ferns. One fern. I do want to see what the makeup of the atmosphere in here is. Yeah, 74% CO2, 22% oxygen. It's not bad, really. And 2% nitrogen. So that oxygen came from the oxides that are dissolved into the air here. The nitrogen came from those oxides as well. All of that CO2, though, came from the furnace. Yeah, quit pressurizing it. You're going to take too long. It doesn't like the temperature. It's a little cool, so I'm going to warm it up a little bit. By bringing in some more hot CO2 gases. That's what is plant 1 plant. Okay, so that's going to put a little more heat into there. Plants do like it a little warmer. Very windy. Wait for it to finish blowing. 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, it likes the 20 degrees Celsius much better. It's only at 45 kilopascals. So pumping in that CO2 is actually warming it up enough. I'm going to let it get back down to 20 degrees Celsius, and I'll probably pull out those radiators so I don't get it too cold in here again. 47. Is it going to get up to 50 kilopascals? That's the question. That pipe vent's only at 29 degrees Celsius right now. 50 kilopascals in here. It's 48. Yeah, I'll get up to 50 because that's at 50. 50.1. So it's just kind of a gentle breeze. But once it actually gets to 50 in here, then it's just maintain it. Of course, as it cools down. Okay, the fern likes it in here now. 49 kilopascals. So actually I can just leave that on because as it cools down it'll get lower pressure and it'll bring more CO2 in. Also, eventually what I'm going to want to do is start pumping oxygen out. But I won't need to do that until we got a lot more oxygen in here. .48 kilopascals, and it is cooling off rather quickly. I don't want it cooling off quite that fast. So, pull some of these out. I'll leave like one hooked up, and we'll see how it handles temperature. .17, 16, 15, 14. Still going down. Pressure's maintaining a lot better. Okay, temperature's going down even without the radiators, so I think we'll leave that for now. Can only stack 10 of those? Yeah, can only stack 10 of those. Alright. Fern is happy. Once it gets to the point where I can pick the seeds, I will pick some seeds and start planting more ferns. Give that a little bit. Got a nice greenhouse set up this time. I did engineer a little bit. Okay, got those two. And those two are in good shape. I don't want to clear the fern. The ferns, I could just plant all three of these in ferns and produce oxygen, and it'd probably produce enough oxygen just for me to breathe. And eventually it will change the atmosphere in this room to mostly oxygen instead of mostly carbon dioxide. I get carbon dioxide though from burning fuel. I also get it from just breathing. So like my waste tank on here, that's carbon dioxide. we turn this on, drop that out
Waste
here, you
tank
can see
critical.
the waste tank, but I don't want to leave that out too long. It has some nitrogen and oxygen because I opened it in here before, but normally it's just carbon dioxide. Okay, I don't want to clear that one. Give these a little time and they will generate seeds, and then I'll plant some more. Excuse me. So, cycle outside is 49 kilopascals. Awesome. I didn't really need to put these two in, but I wanted to anyways. Didn't really need to keep this insulated. The other thing I could do is I could actually install wall heaters and put them on a logic to get them to heat the room if it gets too cold. Yeah, it's slowly warming up. Very slowly. Because the water is connected to those planters. So it's very slowly going to generate some heat into that system. 6 degrees, which I'm going to leave that for now. What else? What else? Let's stick those in there, just to clear some room. No, that one goes there. I'm going to put the seeds back over here. I didn't make fuel. What am I doing? The seeds go over here. So I think next time I will make some fuel because I will need to make some either solder or Invar, which I can do in here. I will change out this piping to the insulated piping so I can keep the temperature on my furnace a little bit better. I have this set up so I can mix fuel, which, you know what? Let's check the temperature of these. I'm curious. 57, that's not too bad. 18. Those are cooling down. They're not doing too bad right now. Let me go ahead and put the tanks in there so they can fill up. These tanks, just being careful not to get them over like 20 megapascals, something like that. And I don't want to pump them into a tank when they're still that warm. I do want them to cool down a bit more. Because I don't want to pump hydrogen and oxygen into a tank to generate fuel. Let's see what the temperature of this tank is. It's at 30 degrees Celsius. So I know that at least at 30 degrees Celsius it'll be stable. These are at 56 and 17. So I want the oxygen to come down to at least 30 degrees. Cooler than that's perfectly fine. 17 degrees is perfectly
Power
fine.
low.
0 degrees would even be perfectly fine. But I don't want it to be that hot. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's go check on these. I might have some more seeds in there. They grow pretty fast. And it looks like the first plant is full size. It's down to 18 degrees Celsius. A little bit cool. Gets pressurized. So windy. Alright. Got the fern seeds. Go and plant one. There, and one over there. finding a bunch of ferns. Find one there, fern there, and come on, one fern there. So now I have 8 ferns growing. They're all happy. They're all happy, they're warm, they have water. Let's see, it is 18 degrees Celsius in here. So that's good. 49 kilopascals, so air pressure is good. And lots and lots of CO2 for them. The percentage of CO2 has gone up because I pumped in CO2 from the other tank. So those are happy little ferns. I'm going to watch the temperature just a little bit to see if it gets any warmer or cooler. It's cooling very, very slowly. It's cooling. 18.81. Hopefully 18.879. Once these ferns get a bit bigger, they'll start growing. Yeah, see the pipe is 6 degrees Celsius and slowly warming up. The room is 18.7 degrees Celsius and slowly cooling down. But eventually, or if I added more planters to here, that temperature would stabilize pretty well. Alright, I'm gonna make some flooring. How many? See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 16. I need 16 floors. Well, no, I need 17 because the I need iron. Have iron? Yes, I have iron. Big chunks of iron. So I'm gonna put the floor in there. I think I'm gonna put the floor in there and then call it a day today. And next week I think I'll work on getting more resources and making some more fuel. So I'll definitely get that set up. And maybe get the advanced furnace set up. But power, I'm still doing pretty good on power. Yeah. 9. What else? Atmospherics are doing good. I probably want to add a room so I can build like a kitchen. I could do a small room here, or well, I could do a second story. I mean, I don't really need the full greenhouse because I have the hydroponic stations. I don't really need that. Oh, 10 and drop those. Why is the iron out there? Okay, you have 182 iron. You have 167 iron. You have 39. I'll give you some iron. You use lots of iron. And the nickel, I'll put that in here. And then I'm going to go put the floors in. Floors in. I'll be done once I get the floors in for today. I did want to get the advanced furnace made today, but I'm happy getting the greenhouse done today. Floor, floor, floor. Ah, yes, just need more flourish. Now you can actually harvest everything from the front. You don't have to step to the sides like I've been doing for all of them. Yeah, none of those are producing seeds yet. Already gotten the seeds from those two. $16. They're still happy. Huh. That's a big one now. Oh. Sorry, I dropped you on the floor. I'll go plant you. You're a big one now too, so I'll leave you big and I'll just plant you. Your little buddy over there. Okay, you got seeds now. You got seeds now. I'm gonna put the seeds away. That it? Ha. So that I have plenty of seeds for planting ferns again later. Come on, you're next. There you go. You guys will be a while. Oh, only stacks of 10. Okay. That's fine. So now I got plenty of seeds. Let's check the temperature. Still going down slowly. So I might have to put a heater in here for a little while until I'm growing enough to really keep it warm in here. I don't know what the minimum temperature is, but we'll worry about that next time. So, alright, so I got a plan for next time. I'm going to put a heater in here so don't get too cold, and I will have to hook it up to some logic so it don't get too warm, because I only want it to come on if it gets just too cold, and then once it's warm enough I want the heater to turn off again. I don't want the heater running all the time, just if it gets too cold. And then as long as it's warm, I don't need it running at all. Up and pull that out. Stick that in there. Oh, I forgot to put a water bottle in there. Oh, I'll do that next time too. So, put my water bottle filler in the greenhouse so I can put water bottles in there. Put a heater in the greenhouse. I am glad I kept all this CO2 as hot as I did, because once I got the water hooked up, it really didn't take much to cool it down. And I think that's it for today. That's where I'm going to leave it for today. I got the greenhouse working. I am happy with that. Come back up here. Oh, that button. Button was it? I forgot what button it was to clear my HUD. Not tab. That's Space Engineers. F2? Yeah, F2. There we go. Keep forgetting to get screenshots for my thumbnails, so I'll do that. I'll get a screenshot. Yeah. That's kind of cool looking. There we go. Turn my light on. Alright. So I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week. And what else? Oh, like and subscribe.